Good morning, students. I am Lakshmi Mari. I am taking 4th standard science subject. Today's our second topic is air, water and weather. Today we are going to learn about the air, water and weather. Some days are hot while some are cold. Some days are rainy. So we all are know some days are hot, some days are cold or some days are rainy. For example, if you are sitting in an AC room and you have to go out, switch off the AC for some time, so that is the heat outside and you feel cold. Some days may even be cloudy, windy or humid. Cloudy with a chance of pain. Humid, windy days are worse for pain study says. Some days are cloudy, windy or humid. All these changes that we see around us in the atmosphere are weather changes. Weather is the condition of the atmosphere around us at the particular time. Weather state of the atmosphere at the particular place during a short period of time. The sun is the most important factor which determines the weather of a place. It causes movement of air and changes in the form of water which bring about changes in the weather. The sun is the source of most of the energy that drives the biological and physical process in the world around us. In the atmosphere, it warms air which drives our weather. How hot or cold a day can be is also determined by the amount of heat received from the sun. The amount of solar heat and light is enough to light up Earth's days. The Earth would need to get hotter and hotter. Hotter object than the sun would become blue and emit also a lot of it. More energy is coming in and sunlight. The earth is tilted on its axis and the part of the earth which is closer to the sun has longer days and is hotter. The other part which is away from the sun has shorter days and is colder. Earth is closest to the sun and another where earth is farthest from the sun. Moreover, during the day, the sun rays are directly overhead at noon and slanting in the morning and evening. The rotation of the earth causes day and night. So, sun rays are directly overhead at noon and slanting in the morning and evening. That is why it is generally hotter at noon than in the morning and evening. In the morning and evening, the angle of sun rays is oblique, slanting rays fall in the, and that is why it is generally hotter at noon than in the morning and evening. So let's learn about the air. Air is present all around us. It covers the earth like a layer which is called the atmosphere. You all know air is present all around us. An atmosphere is a layer or a set of layers of gases surrounding a planet or other material body that is held in place by the gravity of that body. Air cannot be seen, but it can be felt when it moves. Any movement in air is called a wind. When wind moves gently, it is called a breeze. Wind is flow of gases on a large scale on the surface of the earth wind consists of the bulk movement of air. So any movement in air is called wind, and when wind moves gently it is called a breeze. Strong moving wind is called a storm. A storm is a violent meteorological phenomena is which there is heavy rain and wind due to moisture in the air. Air is the mixture of different types of gases such as nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide along with a small amount of water vapor. The air in different regions of the world has more or less the same components but in different quantities. The air in Earth's atmosphere is made up of approximately 78% nitrogen and 28% oxygen. Next, why does wind blow? Why does wind blow? During the daytime, sunlight heats up the land. This causes the air above the Earth's surface to heat up. As hot air is lighter than cold air, it rises up and the cold air from the top moves below to take its place. This cycle causes the movement of air in the atmosphere. The wind is caused by differences in atmospheric pressure. When a difference in atmospheric pressure exists, air moves from the higher to lower pressure area, resulting in winds of various speeds. This cycle causes the movement of air in the atmosphere. Water cover most of the surface of the water. Water is all living things need water to stay alive. Many plants and animals live and grow in water. We get water from rain. Water is used for many different purposes. We use water to drink, bath, cook, food, wash and clean things. Plants need water to grow. Animals to need water to stay alive. Water is precious. We should save every drop of water. The main source of water on the earth is rainwater. The rivers, lakes, ponds, seas, and oceans get filled up with the water received during rainfall. Rainwater fills up ponds, rivers, oceans, and lakes. Rainwater collected in these water bodies lies on the surface of the earth and is called a surface water. This water collects inside the ground and is known as groundwater. The water in wells, tube wells, and springs is actually groundwater. Rain is the main source of water on the earth. Changes in the states of water. You already know that water can exist in three different states: solid, liquid, and gas. One state of water can easily change to the other by heating or cooling. Water exists in three forms: solid, liquid, and gas. Ice is the solid form of water. It occurs naturally on mountain tops. Water is in the liquid form. Steam or water vapor is the gaseous form of water. Water is formed from ice. When ice gets warmed, when water is heated, it changes into the water vapor. On cooling water vapor, water is formed again. When water is cooled, further ice is formed. Pour 2 tablespoons of water on a broad dinner plate. Now keep the dinner plate in the open under direct sunlight. After some time, you will notice that all the water on the plate has disappeared. When did the water go? Where did the water go? Actually, because of the sun's heat, the water on the plate changed from liquid to gaseous states, which is water vapor. This process is called evaporation. The process of changing of water into water vapor due to heat is called evaporation. Similarly, when water vapor is cooled, it changes from its gaseous to its liquid state. This process is called condensation. Water droplets then collect and form clouds. This process of changing of water vapor into water when cooled is called condensation. Clouds and rain. The sun shines every day over the earth's surface. The heat of the sun causes the water from various water bodies to evaporate and change into water vapor. As this water vapor rises up in the atmosphere, it starts to cool down and condenses to form tiny water droplets. As the process goes on, water droplets in the air start to join together and form bigger droplets. With time, the bigger droplets join and form big clouds of water. When the cloud becomes heavy with more and more water droplets, the water falls from the clouds to the ground as rain. The water vapor formed during evaporation of water is light and it rises up. Once it reaches a certain height, it cools down and forms tiny water droplets. Water droplets then collect and form clouds. Some rain falls on the land while some falls back into the rivers, lakes, and seas. From here, this water again evaporates, and the same process of cloud formation and rain continues over and over again. The cyclic process is called a water cycle. The process of evaporation and condensation occurs all the time in nature, due to which water continuously changes its forms. This is a cyclic process and is called a water cycle. So students, now it's time to take the homework. Draw the picture of water cycle and explain the process of water in your science homework book and send on the WhatsApp. Thank you.